Good day. Once again, greetings. I'm the Venerable G.K.C. Knowles, Assistant Priest at St. Anne's Anglican Church, New Providence, Bahamas. We looked at the text for St. Matthew's Gospel, chapter 10, verse 32 and following. And our theme was to serve and to give his life as a ransom. We discovered that they just did not get it. And I hope that today we all get it. Yes, the Messiah should come marching in Jerusalem and taking up his rightful place. There was an argument, as we discovered last time. James and John spoke up and voiced their resentment. How about me for the top spot? They came to Jesus and said, "Teacher, we want you to do whatever we ask you." Well, that's what they thought would happen for them. A little presumptuous. But okay, go on. Grant us to sit one at your right hand and the other on the left in your glory. The best seats in the house where King Jesus came into his glory. Yeah, that sounds pretty sweet. That's what James and John are asking for. Did James and John have any reason to think that they were more than the others? More special than the others to receive a plump position? Yes, they did. After all, they were the two of the first disciples chosen. They had been with Jesus since the beginning of his ministry. Jesus had picked them out, James and John, to go with him on a couple of assignments that the other guys had not been chosen to go on. Example, the rising of the little girl from the dead, and the trip, the step up the mountain on the Feast of Transfiguration. And Peter, yeah. Peter's been in those occasions too. Peter, James, and John seem to form the big tree, the big three out of the 12. Jesus in a circle. But James and John want to put it in their claim for top position before Peter opens his big mouth. So Jesus had to straighten them out about the glory business. He says, "You do not know what you are asking. Are you able to drink the cup that I drink, or to be baptized with the baptism with which I am baptized?" And they answered back without the slightest hesitation, "Yeah, sure, we can do that, no problem." Really? James and John, really? Do you really realize what you are asking? Do you understand what this cup and this baptism will entail? It will be a cup of suffering. It will be a baptism of blood. You see, that is what Jesus himself will endure. Are you ready to endure that kind of suffering with him? To be on Jesus' right hand and on his left? The next time we will hear the expression is when Jesus is hanging on the cross. And there are two criminals hanging next to him on either side. Do you want that? But that is what will come. It will want, if you want to follow Jesus. Jesus had to straighten them out, clarify for us what this really means. He has to straighten out our thinking. And even more than that, he had to get us straight to the point and help us to understand the true nature of God. Jesus tells his disciples, and he tells us as well today, "You know that those who are considered rulers of the Gentiles lord it over them, and their great ones exercise authority over them, but it will not be so among you. But whoever wishes to be great among you must be your servant. Whoever wants to be first among you must be the slave of all. For even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many. And so, for all of us, sinful creatures, we are to turn to God. Jesus Christ is going up to Jerusalem to save you and to save me. In his name, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.